just take a look at this number. It's $875 per person. That's basically what the Wall Street banks are paying their personnel in bonuses. It's a total amount of 140 billion US dollars. Now you might wonder, how did they get that money? Have they been very smart in investing in manufacturing and production within the US? Have they been smart in let's say, providing financial services that made people rich? Of course not. JP Morgan, one of the biggest ones, has been receiving government money, has been skimming the stock market with flash trading and all kinds of computer algorithms, and of course there's lots of money that they get, I guess indirectly, from being a credit card company. Of course they have high interest rates and lots of debtors. I calculated the amount of money that you could make in the US by just hiking the rate as they've done, and it's incredible, and it should lead to a response, and I've said that before. And now you might think, well, that's useless, they're so far away, such a big company, and what can I do? Well, there's this example of a lady recently that stood up, made a little YouTube video and said, okay, I'm not gonna pay my debt anymore, which is small, to my credit card company, because they just hiked my rate up to 27% and I never missed a payment, and I've always been on time, and I'm a completely decent credit card customer, so why would I start paying 2 times more interest than I did before? There's no reason. It's just extortion. It's just stealing. Anyway, she got a phone call by the credit card company and they negotiated the interest rate down to 12.5%, and then other people, of course, they saw that. It's because I know about it, because it was on YouTube, and they also called, and finally the credit card company stopped hiking the interest rates for all the other account holders. They basically applied a law that's not yet in power, in force yet, which they try to escape by hiking the interest rate now and not doing it later, without any reason, because they don't have to give any reason. They will no longer be allowed to do that. But the powerful thing about it is that one woman gave the example of how to simply stand up against your credit card company and how to simply put pressure on them to be reasonable. And everybody can do that. Now let's say if you imagine this deal. You can pay yourself $875 this week, imagining, or let's say imaginary $875 this week, by doing something reasonable to stop the nonsense in the banking system. If you had done that last year, you would have had this $875, because you would not have the increased taxes, the reduced services, and all the other burdens that come with having built out those banks. These people are going home with the money. They're going to fly to the Barbados, to the Bahamas, they're going to sit in the swimming pool and laugh at you if you don't do anything for your money.